After a 3-week break, it is finally time for the return of a Formula One Grand Prix in the self-styled Land of Fire. The Baku City Circuit is poised and ready for action. It's round 4 of the Formula One World Championship in 2023. Charles Leclerc versus the Bulls resumes in under 5 minutes' time. This is the 7th Grand Prix Sunday at this venue in Azerbaijan, which this weekend announced a contract extension to the end of 2026. Let's take you through the circuit in great detail. 6 kilometers, 3.7 miles, 51 laps today, and the race lap record of 1:43.0. As you saw, 20 turns, a huge variation, a compromise on setup with the long drag down to turn number 1 and the tight, intricate corners through the old section of the town. What a pass this was. Ricciardo versus everyone to the inside of turn number 1 in 2017, on his way to victory back in that year, winning from 10th on the grid back then. This is Sainz versus Giovinazzi in 2021, swooping around the outside. Oh, there is room for 2 cars there, who knew? And to the old section, turn 8, Charles Leclerc. They've made this curve slightly more forgiving. Good job too, because turn 8 is the narrowest part of the entire Formula One season. It's the soft, the medium and the hard, that bit you knew, but to check in, it's the C5, the C4 and the C3 tyres for the 20 drivers in the field and the 18 drivers on the grid. Live pictures then of the Caspian Sea. Let's take you through the grid for the 4th Grand Prix of the year, where Esteban Ocon starts from the pit lane. He has finished 8th from last on the grid in Miami 2022. Hulkenberg took the car out of Parc Fermé conditions. That's why he is also in the pit lane. De Vries with nothing to lose in P18. Pierre Gasly in 17th, finally got some laps in the sprint. Magnussen's very happy with the setup of his car. Expect him to go forward. He's next to Zhou Guanyu on the grid. Logan Sargent made it into Q2 for the first time in his Formula One career. He's 14th, next to former winner here, Valtteri Bottas, 13th on the grid. Good friends alongside each other. Recipe for disaster at turn 1 with Alex Albon and George Russell, the big shock of Grand Prix qualifying. Oscar Piastri not feeling well, did well to make it into the top 10. He's next to Lance Stroll. Yuki Tsunoda trying to score a strong result. He was in the points here before rear wing failure here 1 year ago. Lando Norris was hoping for 4th, but just missed out. Fernando Alonso and Lewis Hamilton next to each other, and then you get to Carlos Sainz, who's 8/10 adrift of his teammate, and then the big 3 contenders for victory. Perez from 3rd, and at the front of the field, Max Verstappen on the front row here for the first time. Charles Leclerc on pole for the 19th time in his Formula One career.